will call this meeting to order of the Student Government Association at Fort Hays State University on Thursday, November 6, 2014. Will Administrative Assistant Archer please call roll?
Senator Agnew. Here. Senator Baloo. Here. Senator Breckeson. Here. Senator DeVore. Here. Senator Foster. Here. Senator Goodman. Brother. Senator Hahn. Senator Johnson. Senator Kist. Senator Chris. Senator Lawrence. Senator Lipker. Senator Medved. Senator Morgan. Senator Wynn. Senator Chanelek. Senator Smith. Senator Taylor. Senator Templeton. Senator Lee. And Senator Wagner.
All right, we have no guest speakers for the evening, so that'll move us into executive reports, starting with President Powers.
Hi guys, so it's been a really crazy week. You guys looked really awesome at the forum, and I'm really happy that most of you could make it. It was really successful, and as you know, elections are now over, so the SG office is a little bit calmer now. It was really cool to have the ride to the polls go as well as it did, and we actually we're on the news, so if you haven't seen it, you can look on our Facebook, and there's the video that was shot by KSN, right? She drove all the way from Wichita, so it was pretty cool to have that happen. Other than that, we're just trying to get back on the path and start planning out now Higher Ed Day, and we actually know, what legislators we're going to be working with, so we can make a plan, which is really nice. There is a resolution that I've talked about on and off again about the amendment. I will talk a little bit more about it next week when you guys will be voting on it, but it's also been in the office for you guys to read and come talk to me about if you have any questions about it. Other than that, I've just been in a lot of meetings. We're planning a lot of different things coming up that I'll share with you later, but if you ever have any questions, come talk to me, and that's all.
Alrighty. This week, or last Friday, I met with the Wooster Place Parking Task Force, and we have started making progress on that. We have set a criteria from 0 to age, which would be the child's age of what the resident will be able to receive a special services stall parking, which is what eventually will be giving to these residents of Wooster. So I'm not very knowledgeable on the street names, but there'll be parallel parking, and they'll get 8 restricted access or special services stalls where these mothers, if they have this parking pass, they'll be able to park there. We have to present this information to the traffic committee, so UPD is currently in the process of doing that, and once it's sent to the traffic committee, they will vote on that, so I will keep you updated as far as that goes. On Tuesday, I helped with the rides to the polls and attended the election watch party sponsored by ADP. And I've been continuing on appointing members for the public safety and awareness fee. And then on another note, could you guys please, downstairs in the SGA office is a thank you card for Vince Bauhay. If you guys could please sign that, we will be thanking him for giving us tickets to the Civilians Lecture Series on Monday. Any new senators that didn't come up last week, please come up to me after the meeting to sign the Code of Conduct contract. And then, new business for you guys. We are needing to have the college advisory councils meet with their respective colleges. What a college advisory council is, for those that you don't know, is each senators from each college will meet collectively as the college advisory, and they will provide feedback as far as college-specific feedback as far as like courses or things in their department, and then they will have someone be the chair, I guess, the majority leader of that council, and that majority leader will present their information to the dean of the college. So as far as colleges go, and if you're interested in being a college advisory council leader, please keep in mind, I will have you guys vote on that through email, and I will have that to you guys next week. This college advisory council will be meeting the week before finals, so keep that in mind. Office hour this week, make sure you're making your bracelets, 7 for Senator, or you can attend Tiger Day on Saturday in the black and gold room, which is this room, at 8 a.m. It'll be an hour and a half, dress nice, look good, talk to new students. And then next week's office hour, this week I emailed teachers, freshman seminar teachers, to allow SJ representatives to go speak to their classes. So for your office hour next week, please sign up to go speak to a class. I have made table tent size flyers for you guys to advertise in order to fill vacant Senate seats. So please sign up tonight. That way I can let the respective teachers know who will be speaking in their class and at what time. And other than that, we have finally, for this month, we have our Senator of the Month nomination. This month's Senator of the Month was nominated and selected by the exec staff because of their commitment to serve and their positivity to take on any opportunities that come their way. As a new senator, this person stepped into their position with much excitement and over-excelled for their commitment during the safety walk. The Senator of the Month for this month is Senator Ballou. If you'd like to come up here, please, and get your certificate. All right, that's all I have for tonight. That'll move us on to Treasurer Taylor.
Hi everyone. This week I met with Chief Howell and Mike Drees of the Finance Office, getting SGA access to the Public Safety and Awareness fee. So that meeting went really well. We should be gaining access to that so we can see how much is in that account. You also have my Treasurer's report in front of you. I just wanted to mention a couple things on there. The community relations spot obviously is the expenditures are low because obviously we just added filled that position, so that's why it only is $230 instead of $900 and some dollars. And also at the bottom is the appropriations and the equipment accounts. So when you guys go to pass the appropriations and equipment bills, you kind of have a general idea of how much money is still in those accounts. So you can see those down there as well. And also, if you guys don't have a funding guide yet, which looks like this, some of the new centers probably don't. I have some up here for you, so I gave out some already, but I'll try and catch the rest of you as well. Other than that, that's all I got. Thank you.
Up next is Chief of Staff Han.
Hi everybody. Okay, so after elections died down, I found myself with not as much to do in the office, which I can't decide if I like that or not. But on Monday, I went to the Jay Carney presentation. Thanks to Brandon, that was really awesome. Also, Vince helped out with that. If you guys haven't heard, somebody from KU actually was watching CNN on Tuesday, and he name dropped Fort Hays State University. So I guess he was like, yeah, I was at Fort Hays State University yesterday, and I was really excited to see the campus. The students were great, and there's an electric atmosphere. That's what they told me, he said. I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so on election day, we did the rights to the polls. So be looking out for the KSN video. I know several of the exec staff members have shared it, but there's myself, campus relations director Gustavo Reyes, and legislative affairs director Press is driving the van. So we're all on there, and that was really cool, and I think we're like one of the first universities to have something like that. So we should take a lot of pride that a woman actually came out from Wichita just to interview us and show us that. Finally, there is the EOF deadline that President Powers asked me to remind you guys of. Let your constituents know that EOF is due on the 12th at 4:30 in the SGA office. It must be physically put into the box that is on Administrative Assistant Archer's desk, and it cannot be emailed. There's no special circumstances, so tell them that if they want to get it in, it has to be in at 4:30, not 4:31, not 4:30 in 1 second. Thank you.
Campus Relations Director Reyes.
Sweet, cool. Well, this week after elections was over, it was a lot more laid back than last week was, which is a little crazy. But the forum went really well. We got a lot of good turnout from that, and a lot of people said really good things. So I thought that was really cool. We got a lot of publicity from that. And also the rights to the pool got a lot of publicity as well. We were on the news. That's pretty cool, I think. I don't like watching myself on television, so I haven't seen it. But other than that, for Tiger Day this day, I think Vice President already mentioned it, but we need volunteers from 8 a.m. to 9:45. If you guys want to do that, let me know after the meeting. And also this week, I attended Special Events Committee, We Are Committee. We began planning for the big event. We've run into a few problems already, so I guess we need to start planning more than 7 months in advance, which I was kind of crazy and frustrated a little bit. And also we began fundraising for the big event. Sent out some information about the allocations workshops that will be happening, so that was really cool. And also worked on a few projects for the town-gown relationships, which is a project we'll be taking on this year as well. So that's all for me. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, and also the pictures. We send out an email for those of you who have not taken pictures. Please do so and give it to us as soon as possible. Thank you.
Legislative Affairs Director Griss.
Hi everyone. So this week on Monday, I just went to the J Carney meet and greet with a bunch of everyone else that I kind of went to. I did drive the van for the ride to the polls 1 hour. It's on TV. Definitely go watch it. You'll see me in it. And then I went to the watch party also. And then yesterday I had a conference call with all the other LDs from all the other region schools. And we talked about all the initiatives and which ones we are wanting to do. And I'll have the official ones we're going to be doing tomorrow because we decided we're going to vote on it. And so I'll know that by tomorrow. And just been looking at planning Higher Ed Day and looking at also Tiger Day too. So be looking for the applications because they're actually downstairs for Higher Ed Day. So please pick one up and have it in by the deadline on the paper. Thanks, guys.
Community Relations Director Avalos.
Hello, so a lot of my report is repetitive. I really would like all senators to send me their pictures. If you already have a professional picture, email that to me. I provided it on the Facebook page. I think everyone's on there on the Facebook page, and if you're not, let me know and I'll go ahead and add you. Next, so some people had some questions about my name, and we officially changed it to Community Relations Director. And so we're gonna change my placards and all that stuff so it has my correct name. Also, I will be attending chamber chats with Vice President Gonzalez this Friday. And some of the other things I've done was basically the advertisement for the rights to the polls, and then the EOF deadline, and then the workshops for allocations. And so if you're in other organizations or other people that need that information, be sure to share it. It's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, and it's on the SGA page. And so if anyone has any other questions, other than that, I've been planning for the big event and for off-campus life that we will be telling you about later. Thank you.
And finally, we have Administrative Assistant Archer.
Okay, simple is 11, 2/3 is 14, and we have 20 attendees tonight.
All right, that'll move us into committee reports, starting off with Appropriations Committee, Senator Morgan.
didn't meet the minute five. We held 3 new senator conversation interviews, a staff interview, and the senator resolution. You guys have any bylaw or constitution changes you would like to make to the community, I think that we'll be looking at through
Student Affairs Committee, Senator Baloo.
Also discussed the resolution a little bit, and we guys can continue about that. We also are having physical grant about the youth action development in the Little Falls, as well as we had the head of the resources and the community council contact us about the county council shooter, and we were informed that that is our business that rather than the right and
Legislative and Political Action Committee, Senator DeVore.
All right, my committee did meet tonight. We did a lot of fun things involving the applications for Tiger Day and Higher Ed Day. Please go into the basement and pick up an application. It's a lot of fun. I encourage you to go, and we can really make an impact. If nothing else, go tell your friends, anybody who's interested, to go grab one of those applications. And just so you know, the Tiger Day application is very, very important.
All right. And then Community Relations and Programming Committee, Senator Wagner. All right. That'll move us into open forum. Are there any items for open forum tonight? Seeing none, we'll move into new business. Starting out with Resolution 14F101. Originated and presented by the Office of the President, whereas the Student Government Association at Fort Hays State University was created for the purpose of serving, protecting, and promoting the interests and the rights of the students at Fort Hays State University, and realizing that the Council of Government Relations Officers and Systems Council of Government Relations Officers introduced an amendment to KSA 76/742 to the Campus Board of Regents, and also realizing that the rationale for the attached amendment reads, conducting a referendum in an unnecessary step as the students are part of the process in the planning of new construction or renovation, and noting, transferring the power from the student body to one representative disenfranchises the multiplicity of views present in any student body and grants overarching and unnecessary rights and responsibilities to the student body leadership. Therefore, be it resolved by a majority vote of the Student Senate and the signature of the student body president that the students of Fort Hays State University announce their opposition to this amendment and urge the Kansas Board of Regents to fail the proposed amendment. Student fees for debt service on academic or health facilities, prior referendum required. A, no student fees shall be charged or collected on or after July 1, 1982 by any state educational institution under the control and supervision of the State Board of Regents for debt service on bonded indebtedness for any building or facility of such state educational institution, which is constructed in whole or in part pursuant to any contract entered into after June 30th of 1982, and which is used primarily for academic purposes or for providing healthcare services as determined by the State Board of Regents. Unless a student referendum is conducted on the use of such fees for such debt service and the results of such referendum have been made public and presented to the State Board of Regents prior to entering any contract for construction of all or part of such building or facility. B, as used in this section, student fees includes student activity fees, special fees, and other fees which are charged to students for the purpose of providing revenue for payment of debt service on bonded indebtedness for one or more building or facilities, but shall not include any user fee, rent, or similar charge which arises from the operation of a building or facility and which is imposed in connection with or for the use of all or part of a building or facility, or any tuition that has been set after consultation with the student body leadership. That'll move us on to Bill number 14F13. originated and presented by the Office of President, whereas the Educational Opportunity Fund, EOF, provides a student-controlled funding source to new, creative, and innovative programs which serve to increase and enhance the educational opportunities of the students at Fort Hays State University. And noting that the Student Government Association Constitution provides for the Student Government Association President to appoint 4 students representing diverse campus constituencies to the EOF committee. Therefore, be it resolved by a 2/3 vote of the Student Senate and the signature of the Student Body President that the following appointments to the Education Opportunity Fund Committee be ratified for the 2015-2016 academic year. Vivian Agnew, Ashley Fitzsimmons, Stephen Foster, Trey Giles. All right, that'll move us into old business with Bill number 14F112, originated and presented by Senate Affairs, whereas the Student Government Constitution states that the Senate Affairs Committee shall be in charge of filling vacant Senate seats, and noting that the Senate Affairs Committee has conducted interviews of interested students for the purpose of representing their constituency, recommends that the following student be considered for Senate seats: Cody Sheck, College of Business and Entrepreneurship. Therefore, be it resolved by a 2/3 vote of the Student Senate and the signature of the Student Body President that the above list be ratified as Senator for the Student Government Association. Do I have a motion to consider this bill? Senator Morgan, seconded by Senator DeVore. This bill is now up for discussion. Senator Morgan.
First of all, I want to thank you all for allowing me the opportunity to stand before you tonight and tell you the reasons why I would like to sit as a senator and why I feel I have the attributes to adequately represent the student body. The majority of my life I've spent in a follower position. I'm at the point in my life now where I'm continuously seeking leadership opportunities, especially in areas that I am truly passionate about. Fort Hays State University, and especially the student population, is an aspect of my life that I have a true passion for. Going back up more, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Cody Sheck. I am a senior accounting major here at Fort Hays, and I am a native of Ellis County and the Hays area. Actually, I'm from 10 miles down the road in Victoria. So this segues me back into the fact of why I'm so passionate about Fort Hays State. I grew up in a family that instilled Fort Hays State in the back of my mind whole life. I have the understanding of what how the economy is driven in this county and this community by this university, and more importantly by the students of this university. So I take a personal interest in everything that happens at this university. I believe I have a thorough knowledge of the underworkings of this university, being that I am from here and I've lived within this realm my entire life.
See, that'll move us into direct vote. All those in favor of passing Bill number 14F112, please raise your placards. All those opposed, same sign. And abstentions? All right, Bill 14F112 passes. Congratulations. Seeing no more old business, we'll move into announcements for the night. Do we have any announcements? Senator DeVore?
Seriously, guys, go grab those applications, sign up, send them to your friends, talk to your class, throw them in the air, and just give them to anybody that you want. We want this to be a rousing success.
Campus Community Relations Director, Ray Avalos. Yeah, Tiger Day this Saturday will be an event where incoming freshmen or potential new students for Fort Hays State University will come and visit, and we will be set up in this room from 8 a.m. to 9:30, and we will be talking about what student government is, the purpose, and what we stand for. It's kind of like a browsing fair. So, is that? The other Tiger Day is, oh yeah, Topeka and the Capitol. We in the spring, we take several student government representatives as well as other students to attend Tiger Day. It's like Higher Ed Day, so, but for 4 days. All right, President Powers.
Okay, so I just want you guys to be thinking a little bit how this is going to be coming up. So if you're interested in maybe working on our committee, talk to people who have before, a lot of people who have before, or ask about what it is. It's not, I know it's a lot of time for us, so it's not really scary, but it's a good opportunity to learn a lot about the university, budgeting, and you learn a lot about all these organizations on things that you may not know other existed. So just be thinking about it, because there's going to be nominating and going for that not so long. So on it, I'm going to put in mind.
Legislative Affairs Director Gress.
So also what Senator Moore said, please go through all the applications, and when you have them done, send the higher ed day ones into my box, on the left, or that area, and then send the Tiger Day ones into Senator Moore, so that way we don't get them mixed up. And tell everyone, go, it's a lot of fun, blast.
Senator Lawrence.
Okay, so American Democracy Project is having a time talk next Wednesday, and Julie Bear from Colorado, she's a campus native from William Kansas. She'll be coming to present about the Oklahoma aquifer and the proposed vision for the water here in Kansas. So if you're concerned about water issues, I would strongly recommend coming to this because she could probably discuss. She also has a new book out called The Road to the Oklahoma Aquifer, I believe, and the Oklahoma Road. So that's Wednesday from noon to 1 next week. So there should be little flyers going around, you guys can see you there.
Senator Templeton.
Actually, very close to what she was talking about. My free time this semester is we have the water life project, and this question to me is very close to my heart, and it's close to all of yours. Because water is one of the weaknesses most of the campus. It's a big problem, especially for colleges like ours. People want to come here, people want to get water. So it's something that's big, and we do have signs over our campus, and I really encourage all of the senators, when you get this in, just check out what the water saving devices that you have, or the free ones, the shower heads that we can call. Check out what your house has, change it over, save some water, check out how long your showers are, so there's water on the recipe. It's just a really big deal. And it's something that we feel that legislature will do that to the kids as voters, and show the student body what it's important.
Senator Agnew.
The American Democracy Project is hosting a Veterans Day ceremony on Tuesday. That's next Tuesday. It'll be at 9:30 a.m. in Beachness Lobby. Our wonderful Vice President will be speaking, and Aaron Carl will be giving us a mental welcome. So I encourage you to come and support them. They're great to see so good. And later that day, we'll also be tabling in the union. We have a nice little president of the Ladies VFW Auxiliary will be setting up, and I love your guys' support. And I have little cameras too, so just go ahead and take one. And I really hope to see you all there.
Senator Lipker.
Yes, going off of what Senator DeVore said about Tiger Day, in this next week, in the next couple of weeks, I'll be going to various classes in the political science department to try to gain some interest in Tiger Day. So if you guys have an interest in joining in that and talking to some classes as well, come see me and be able to work out.
I have a couple announcements. Make sure you go downstairs to the SGA office and sign the thank you card. Sign up for classes to go speak next week. And yeah, and make sure you guys are meeting for your college advisory councils and choosing who will be the senator that will be representing or chairing the committee or the council, which is called the majority leader. And also, I have an awesome announcement. Fort Hayes scholarship application is due next Saturday, guys, and I think all of you could be potential great students as recipients for those scholarships. So they're due November 15th. That's the preliminary deadline. So, all right. Is there any other announcements? All right. Do I have a motion to adjourn this meeting? Senator DeVore, seconded by Senator Shanley. All those in favor, please raise your placards. All those opposed, same sign. Abstentions? Motion passes.